right. So, hello everybody.
Hi,
This is
Awami.
all right. This is my beautiful daughter, and she's turning 11 today. Oh, she turned 11 today. Now she's turning. My bad. So this was something I did not plan. I just called her that I want to ask her a question because if I planned it, she might have a planned answer for me. So I called her and I said, I have something to ask you. And she's always excited to be on video. So she don't know that this is a trap.
Wow.
but but anyways, so it's more about younger girls and younger generation. And I don't want to say I feel like a lot of time parents, not to blame the parents really, but I feel like a lot of parents in society, aunties and stuff, have failed these little kids in terms of their hair, their look, and it's less of the people they see that encourage them when they have their natural hair, less of the people that love on them when they look a certain way than when they look a certain way. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but I get what I'm saying. So, but you too, thank you. So it's when my daughter was little, I believe it was around either since she was little, like 4, 5, 6, as she was growing, she just wanted the straight hair and she wanted the long straight hair, and I just couldn't fathom in my brain where she was getting that from, and
School.
I was frustrated. I put it in prayer, yo. I put it in prayer because I was like, where's she getting this from?
I
But
got it from school. Like a lot of people that I saw had straight hair. So I'm like, okay, I look different. I want to look like this.
yes, that makes sense. She answered the question. That's one of the questions I want to ask. I knew it was from school. I knew it was from, the little she I don't think she had a you guys have white girls in your school?
Um,
Only Spanish kids, I think.
Rarely. Yeah, it was Spanish kids and their hair was straight.
It was straight, it was long. There were barely the Spanish kid that had curly
Yeah.
hair. So it was mostly straight out, straightened, and even the black girls that were there either have it,
Relaxed. Yeah.
they were relaxed hair, straightened, stretched, and if not, it was in some form of braids, I
Yeah.
believe, or in some smooth, sleek, tight
Yeah.
ponytail. And she always wanted that, and I'm
Slick
like,
backs.
I used to cringe. I didn't. Thank God I didn't fall for it. I didn't give it to her what she really wanted, because once in a while, we get it straightened once in a while for maybe Christmas, holidays, something. But it wasn't the norm. She gets it maybe twice a year. The most will be three, which I doubt. It would be maybe once or twice a year, and that's it. And she got to choose. Is it
This time
or
or
is
this
it?
time
Yeah,
is very hard.
yeah. So my question for you is, and as she grew up, things are beginning to change. It's slightly still, but most especially since last year, I've noticed that she's leaning more towards a natural hairstyles, and I would not want to give the credit to myself. So I want to hear her talk on why the first of all, why are you switching? You said you got the straight hair from school. Did you? How did you feel back then when I was not even doing the styles that you wanted?
Back then, when you didn't do the styles, I felt like I was insanely different a little bit, like because everybody else had their hair like down or like it was just. I felt different because my hair would always be up or be in some type of afro puff, and I was like, okay, I look different. And I used to read these affirmation books of like hair love and stuff, but I just didn't get the nudge of me wanting to change my hair to like
Even though I bought those books, but thank you, hair love. But, all right.
Sometimes I feel like I wanted to look like other people, just because like it would be weird if I look different. Because like you just step into the room and everybody looks at you like, why is her hair all like puffed up when all of our hair is like just straight down? But then as I grew a little bit older, I felt like I wanted to embrace my natural hair, and also I noticed like a lot more people with that type of hair. Like there were less people with relaxed hair. I saw less people with straight hair. Like most of the Hispanics I saw, their hair was all curly.
So is it a school that would change that you saw it at, or is it the fact that you grew up and you were more aware of it?
I think it was the fact that I grew up and I was more aware of it.
Yeah, because I think there's still some girls in your school that still have the straight, um, straight down hair, relaxed hair. I think it, yeah, I think it's just the fact that you're more aware of it, or maybe because your mother keep pushing in your face or doing the styles regardless. And so,
Yeah. No, I don't feel like it was you pushing the styles in my face. I feel like it was when I grew up. I noticed that my hair looks beautiful the way it is, and I want to keep it that way. I also felt like my hair is getting longer, so I like it. But I just like the way my hair looks now. The way it can, I could put it in styles that other people can't put it in because when I look at people with straight hair, all they're putting it in is buns and just like pigtails and stuff like that. But I could put my hair in so many different stuff that they can't put their hair in.
so the versatility is very unique.
Yeah.
Okay, good, 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 good. Yeah. So I just, as you're growing more and more, um, what's your goal for your hair?
Um, I my hair, my goal for my hair when I'm older is for it to be healthy and but at the same time, like I want it to be healthy because I feel like sometimes like the past year I felt like I kept on straightening my hair for a little bit, like we kept on doing it like back to back. So I feel like it kind of like broke. I kind of had like spots that were like a little bit thinner than the other like fuller spots, and I feel like I wanted it to be more healthy. Like it is healthy now, thanks to mommy, but I feel like I just want my hair to be long and strong. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. So, what would you advise younger girls like you to do with their natural hair? Look at them and tell them. What would you advise people that are younger than you that are still struggling to accept themselves, like their hair, and it looks rough to them, it doesn't look cute. And since you've been there, you also didn't like your hair, you didn't
Yeah.
think it was cute. And as you're growing, and this might be a video for because the struggle is not going to end. One thing that I want you to know is as you grow up, as you um, go to work, go to school, go to college, you will see people, maybe you will get better, we don't know, but times always change. Where you see more of the weaves, where you see what more of the wigs, where you see more of, other things that are coming out. There's keratin treatment, there's so many other treatment just to straighten the hair. Yes, it might be good for somebody, but is it the healthiest form? To me, it's a no. You should choose your hair first. So as you grow up, it's not gonna stop. You'll always see something that seems better or that look better or that it's easier, and not everything easy is good. So this is also a video for you to look back later in years when you start doubting yourself again, or when something come up and you're like, I want the wig for prom, I want that for my wedding. Like you saw in my wedding, I used my hair for my wedding, even though it was relaxed, but it was at that time that was all that I know. So, but it was my hair. I didn't need an extension for it. So when you grow up, because when it gets to that time, I pray I have the strength not to say anything. Whatever you decide, I might let you have it for your wedding. It's your choice. But I would love to just see a lot of people wear their natural hair for their wedding, for big events. And I think that will open up more rooms for other people. Not even the wigs, like making your own hair. Just wear it out. So what would you tell a little girl
I would tell a little girl
that is struggling?
that is struggling with their hair to just be determined because that's the first goal that you should have for your hair to, grow. You have to be determined in order for you to have a mindset to be able to grow your hair and to be able to feel comfortable with your hair. I'll also suggest that you do like styles that would mostly keep your hair strong and like even when your mom says like ask you do you want box braids or do you want lemon braids, you say no, I want this type of hairstyle because that's also determination of you trying to like get your hair stronger, like because there's some things that are bad for your hair that you're not supposed to put in your hair.
They might not know.
You might not
but
know either.
they can find out.
Yeah.
That's the same way there's TikTok for every dance.
Yeah, there's also TikTok for searching up how to grow your hair, how to be able to get like protective styles, to get styles that actually get your hair to get longer. Yeah, there's also people that can help you, that can like mentor you. Like you could always find some type of hairstylist that helps you with your hair. Like you could even ask your mom. Like your mom could buy different products. Well, yeah, if they know. You and your mom can spend time like on your phone or like on your iPad, like seeing so many things that can actually help your hair, rather than just finding the answers to do. I would suggest. Yeah, determination is key. I would really say.
All right. Happy birthday to you. I'm so proud of you growing. You're growing strong and healthy and smart. You're the best daughter ever,
Thank you.
the one I prayed for. And I'm glad you're becoming wiser and wiser. And I hope you keep choosing health, even in that candy and cookies. Health over anything else, over aesthetics of what you look like, over um, what it tastes like, or over peer pressure, meaning, oh, they're all doing it, so I have to do it as well. No, it's okay to stand out. Give me an example of somebody that stood out in the Bible.
Maybe David. He stood out by like you said, one time when we were learning a Bible study where other people were like just on the street, like he went to the tabernacle and he was full of joy and he was just in his clothes and just running and praising God while everybody else was just
Who
staring at
else?
him. I also think Deborah.
How did she stand out?
She stood up with being one of the only women judges in the Bible, in the entire Bible. She judged the Israelites. Yeah.
Good. The person that jumped at me when people ask that question in terms of female, it's usually either Esther,
Esther, yeah.
and another one is for the male is Daniel. It always
Daniel.
jump out to me because they were young as well,
Mhm.
and they were just coming from. They were in a foreign land. They were captives taken from their
Taken.
land, and they still stood out, even though they were supposed to be afraid and be like, "Oh, I'll just do whatever the master says."
Yeah.
But they did what they chose that is right for their body, because this is not what we eat over in my house and where we came from, so we will stick by this. And that's what they chose, and they stood out. So it's okay to stand out. It's okay not to be with the crowd. And guess what I usually will say? I say, when you're in a crowd, it's hard for you to shine. Because if a light is in the midst of so many other darkness, the darkness will dim their light. Like Pastor said today, there's some people are candle. Their candle is their light is like a candle. Why some has laser light? But why? If you're in the midst of so much darkness, sometimes it's like you're being choked up. But if you're light that stand out, you could shine over that darkness. The sun shines because it's at the top, and it shines over the darkness, and it's alone. But we want to be stars, we want to be suns, but we want to be with everybody. So you have to stand out and shine by yourself sometimes. And sometimes that could be lonely, but that's why you have mommy and daddy, and you have your siblings. You don't have to look like anybody else or be anybody else. You're different, and I love you.
Me too.
Because you're the best.
You're the
Can I
best.
get a handshake?
You're the best.
I love you.
I love you too.
All right, that's it. Bye, 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 bye.